Hello humanoids, welcome to Halfling Hobbies. I'm Halfling Hannah, and it's DM Fun Friday, where we take some of the tedious or completely forgotten parts of our campaign and have a little fun with them. Today, we're gonna have fun with Alchemist Tools. Here we go. Alright, humanoids, when your players go and create their characters, as part of their backstories, they usually get to choose tool proficiencies. These tool proficiencies will give them some bonuses in some different areas, and then promptly will be forgotten about and never used. I talk about this a lot in my whole video on if tools are completely useless, and even 5 super useful tools. But our beautiful Xanathar's Guide to Everything lists out 22 tools that your players could have a proficiency in and exactly what that means. Today we're going to talk about Alchemist Tools because likely this is the one that if your players can take it, they're going to. Because Alchemist Tools let you make potions of healing, and that's pretty much all they care about. But it does a couple other really cool things. First of all, it gives you additional insight into Arcana checks when it has anything to do with chemicals or potions. Pretty cool. Second, it gives you additional proficiencies when you're investigating and gives you insights into if any chemicals were used during whatever it is that you're investigating. Also pretty cool. But the coolest thing about Alchemist Tools is the alchemical crafting. You can create alchemist fire or smoke bombs or actual bombs or, potions of healing. But I think we can have a little more fun with these tools as DMs. I think that we should definitely be including them more in the day-to-day role-playing and adventures that our players have. If they have a proficiency in alchemist tools, then they have the knowledge of an alchemist, and we should be using that. And so here are 3 ideas that I have for making these tools a whole lot more fun in adventures in D&D. The first one is the gathering, using, or selling of rare ingredients. Your players are probably going to go to some really far off places that most people never travel to, and there will be some rare ingredients. Your player can either gather these and sell them for a lot of gold to local alchemist shops when they go back into town, or they can use them for themselves. If they know what these ingredients are already, then they can readily use them in their potions without having the extra expense of buying ingredients. If they don't know what these ingredients do, may I suggest that the only way to find out would be to eat them, like you do in Skyrim, because I think that's an awesome mechanic. And then have whatever strange effect this ingredient is going to have happen to the alchemist. Come on, you can't tell me that that's not fun. Number 2, the second way to have a little bit more fun with this is crafting potions from these unknown ingredients and having them be unknown potions or perhaps potions that they have an idea of what they do, but they have no idea what the side effects might be. You could create an entire side effects chart that's just like a D100. You roll a D100 and whatever comes up, that's the weird side effect that happens. In fact, now that I am saying this out loud, I think I'm going to make this sheet like today for my patrons because that sounds amazing. So you have your alchemist player traipsing about the whole world, gathering these rare ingredients, and then they can create new potions, never before seen potions, that they have no idea what they're actually gonna do. And the question is, are they, or someone in the party, brave enough to give them a try? And then number 3, a fun way to use alchemist tools is actually in creating cures for diseases or perhaps poisons. Throughout your campaign, if you have a particularly strange disease, something that's new, you can have your alchemist roll to see if they can kind of piece together a cure. They're not going to come up with it on their very first try, but they might think of some plants that they've encountered or some ingredients that they've encountered that might counteract whatever this disease is, and then they could become very famous or very wealthy, creating cures for the common cold. I personally have been sleeping on tools for far too long, and I think it's time to start including them more in my campaigns, and this is a really fun way to do it. And until next time, my friends, may your game have advantage. Halfling Hannah here, signing out. If you like today's content, then you need to thank these people. These are my incredible patrons who have supported me every step of the way. You guys are amazing, and I am so grateful to you. If you want to support Halfling Hobbies, then consider going on over to Patreon, where you can get some awesome DM resources. Bye!